Aaron is caught in an endless loop of financial anxiety. He sits in a room that feels smaller every day, scrolling through a world of digital wealth that feels entirely out of his reach. To Aaron, the modern economy feels like a gated community. It seems like the only people who win are the ones who started with capital or connections, leaving everyone else to fight for stagnant wages in a game that feels rigged from the start. But as he watches, the pattern shifts. He notices that the people actually building wealth online aren't winning a lottery. They are providing specific services, solving specific problems, and mastering measurable skills that the market is willing to pay for. He realizes he's been looking at the wrong map. Most people are stuck on a linear path, trading 1 hour for one set payment. To break the cycle, he has to climb this, the ladder of economic leverage. Escaping the trap doesn't require a miracle. It requires a systematic move away from simple labor and toward the high-leverage skills that scale. Aaron starts at the base. He uses his laptop to learn the basics of high-value tasks, writing copy, basic graphic design, or video editing. He isn't trying to be an artist, he's trying to become a producer. This is Tier 1, one-to-one leverage. At this level, you are still trading time for money, but because the skill is specialized, the market pays a higher rate for every hour you spend at the keyboard. The start is grueling. Aaron spends weeks sending pitches to clients who never reply. He deals with the psychological friction of being a beginner in a crowded marketplace where nobody knows his name. Then a single notification. He completes a small project and earns his first $5 online. It's a tiny sum, but it's the first time he's ever extracted money from the internet. The barrier is gone. He doesn't stop there. He uses that first $5 review to land a $50 contract, then a $500 project. Within months, he stacks enough successful deliveries to secure a full-time remote role with a digital agency. For the first time, he isn't tied to a local office, only to a Wi-Fi signal. Tier 1 provides the foundational capital. It doesn't make him rich, but it buys him the geographic autonomy and the financial breathing room needed to look toward the next level. With his survival secured, Aaron starts building in public. Late at night, after his remote work is finished, he begins recording and editing content based on what he's learned about the industry. This is Tier 2, one-to-many leverage. Instead of selling 1 hour to one client, Aaron puts one effort into a video that can be consumed by 10,000 viewers at the exact same time. The reality of content is a slow crawl. For the first 3 months, Aaron uploads to 0 views. He is investing hundreds of hours of labor with no immediate return, waiting for the algorithm to find his first few signals of interest. He doesn't just persist, he iterates. He tweaks his titles, improves his lighting, and studies why people click. Slowly, 10 viewers become 100, 100 become 1,000. The data compounds, and the barren channel turns into a measurable, dedicated audience. Aaron now has a traffic engine. By using affiliate marketing to recommend the very tools he used to build his business, he earns a commission for every person he directs toward a solution. He is now being paid for his influence, not just his labor. Mastering Tier 2 has transformed him. He is no longer just a freelancer for hire. He is the owner of a scalable distribution network. Aaron reaches the final stage by packaging his knowledge. He creates a digital product, an ebook or a structured course, that solves the specific problems his audience is struggling with. This is Tier 3, infinite leverage. Because a digital file has 0 marginal cost of reproduction, Aaron's time input stays flat, while his potential income arcs upward. Selling 10,000 copies costs him no more effort than selling 10. This is the ultimate decoupling of time and money. The assets he built work while he sleeps, generating revenue through automated systems that don't require his active presence. By creating his own products, Aaron has moved from a participant in the economy to an architect of his own income stream. Aaron's life is no longer defined by the glow of a phone screen and a sense of dread. His environment is orderly, his focus is sharp, and the constant hum of financial panic has finally gone silent. Digital success isn't about the flashy symbols of wealth. It's about the fact that nobody else owns his schedule. He has achieved the rarest form of freedom, the ability to choose how his time is spent. The 5 skills, Freelancing, remote work, content, affiliate marketing, and digital products aren't just ways to make money. They are the components of a foolproof architecture that secures a life against volatility. The sunrise doesn't just represent a new day. It represents the clarity that comes from stepping out of the dark and into the work. You don't need to be born with a special set of circumstances to start this climb, but you do have to take the first step to build a life that is no longer dictated by the math of a single paycheck. Your own ladder of leverage is waiting to be built. If you're ready to start, like this video, share it with someone who is feeling stuck, and subscribe to join us as we break down the mechanics of the digital world. Your journey starts today.